Surprised to meet you guys! This is the walkthrough of the difficult stages in ToaH March Ath'taros rotation. Just a gentle reminder that you can check out the bosses on each stage from the strategy info. These are the dates for free ToaH and free rune removal day. Starting off at floor 50 we have Halphas. We have Iona and Michelle in the first wave, so it's a landing first wave. I left it on auto. You wouldn't die if you're running this team as you have 2 healers. In the second wave, we have the Light and Dark Green Reaper. The Light Green Reaper gives armor break and stance. That's why I'm bringing Zaiross here to help cleanse away the armor breaks. At the boss stage, because it's floor 50 only, I started working on Halphas. I'm doing this by utilizing Colin's heal block and Bella's Seize to strip Halphas' invisible buff when he reaches below 50% HP. If you are new to this stage, don't panic. There's other ways to beat him, such as using blocking beneficial effects, debuff that comes from monsters like Megan or the Dark Living Armor Zing. Most people will be using Megan here to block the beneficial effects, but you can go whatever you want, just make sure that you have heal block or blocking beneficial effects. And remember that Caesarian come Olympian big boss like Halphas here. Stage 53, I think some people might die too fast at the last wave. I'm using Zaiross to cleanse the bombs from Dover and Chloe to help receive 0 damage. Beretta and Mantura as my daughters, so I will break Bulldozer in the first wave to receive less damage from him as he is a defense type monster. Then work on the mummies. In the second wave, work on them the same way, just bringing them down with dots. In the boss wave, just time your skill. As Zaiross can only cleanse 1 debuff at a time, so I thought I'll bring Chloe in to help prevent Dover from bombing me too, with her immunity buff. Stage 60 we have Poseidon. I'm not bringing Spectra here as he is a fire monster. I think he would die easily from Poseidon and also deal little damage to him. I'm bringing Jeremiah here for his second skill that does damage according to the enemy's max HP. If you don't have Jeremiah, Sigmarus would be good here too. The first wave Light Silk and Dark Cobalt Bomber, lots of different debuffs, so I'm bringing Zaiross here to help with CC2. Second wave, all fire monsters here. My Jeremiah is really tanky build, so I'm not afraid. If you're using Sigmarus here, you'll pass this easily too. Boss wave, we have Dark Taoists and Wind Leeches. The Wind Leeches can armor break your Sig easily, so you don't want your Sigmarus to die or else you have to restart. There's also debuffs coming from Poseidon, so therefore Zaiross will help here to cleanse. I'm confident with my team here, that's why I'm aiming for the boss straight away and using dots and stuns or your Sigmarus to freeze them. Stage 66 we have Garo and Fria. I'm using Tesaron here, but you can use mobs like Zaiross or Gani to skill reset them. If not, you have to kill them one by one, so make sure your team has sustain. Remember to bring one multi-hitter to bring down Garo. If not, having a multi-dots on Garo would help. Stage 70 we have the Dark Hell Lady Cracka. First wave I'll work on the Water Death Knight as he has immunity buff to everyone and the Endure. In the second wave, just take note of the Light Fenner Thief invincible buff. At the boss wave, I just dot them out with Beretta and Mentura. Using Berserk defense buffs to protect my team too. Just be careful of the minions, as when you deal the killing blow to them they reflect damage back to you. So just let them die from the dots and focus on Cracka with Spectra. Stage 76 we have Jultan and 4-Wind Vikings. I'm using Tessa to Oblivion Jultan's passive so my AoE daughters will not get any reflect damage back when they crit. So I'm bringing 3 daughters here. If you have Train you can use him and don't need to worry about Jultan's passive. So first wave, just be careful of Lucian's M and Bethany's skill that can ignore defense. Try as much to CC them. Second wave should be fine with your standard CC team of daughters, or if you're running a bomb team for this stage, it's nice too. Stage 80 we have Seara. The first 2 waves are kinda easy as compared to the boss stage. I'm guessing most people will have problem with this because of Seara. Monsters resisting this and that. My first clear on stream was using Jemaya, Zaiross, Fria, Annabelle and Hua. Another team I used to clear was Zaiross as the leader, Gani, Spectra, Bella and Hua. You'll need strong CC here and ideally cleanser or immunity buffer. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a better team to show for stage 80 and stage 90. I'll just suggest some of the monsters that could be used here. So Veromos is hard to use here as he only can cleanse one bomb, but he may help to stun the minions. Hua is good here to reduce attack bar of Seara. You can use Basalt also for AoE attack bar reduction, and his provokes would help on Seara, and his defense buff can help on Libly's counter so that it wouldn't hurt so much. Maeve can also be used here to provoke Seara so that she doesn't use her bombs or her detonate skill, and your other teams can focus on the side bombers. So Poseidon can help in this stage for the minions, but because Poseidon is a water monster, he will get bombed by Seara, so you do have to be careful of that. And Poseidon also has a silence which can prevent when he gets the silence on the minions won't be able to bomb your team. Sig can help in this stage, but just be careful again, he's also a water monster, Seara might bomb him, but he has his freeze and his attack reduced, so this will reduce the damage if you ever get bombed, that you may still survive one bomb. Stage 90 we have the double Occult girls. In the first wave we have the periods. I think this should be quite easy to clear. In the second wave, we have all fire monsters. If you are bringing Maeve, be careful. In the boss wave, we have the Occult Gloves and a Light Imp and Wind Imp. Note that the Light Imp has its third skill that ignore defense. A few times when I rerun this stage, my mobs get one-shot by it. Monsters like Genny and Zaiross are good to use here to increase their skill cooldown time, so you don't want them to do AoE damage on you, because there's also a lot of debuffs like glancing and stuns. Two bosses at high stage may be hard to control, therefore I'm bringing Hua for extra attack bar reduction. Basalt is really good here for his defense buff to prevent them from doing too much damage on you. Mostly it depends on your team too, like if you are bringing heavy fire, you can work on the light Occult girl first and leave Charlotte for later. That reminds me, if you guys have Charlotte, it's good to use here to reduce the attack bar. At stage 99, this is one of the permanent flaws in the Ath'taros rotation. I'm using my favorite team, Lots of Dots, but you can run a bomb team. In the first wave, we have the Bernards, light Bernards, dark Bernards, whatever you call them. They have speed buff, so actually normally I like to work on the dark Bernard first because he has stuns. But yeah, just let the dots do the work and you can stun them. In the second wave, we have the Water Vampire and Wind Vampire. This shouldn't be too hard for your dotting team. Now here we are focusing on the boss wave, so we have Leo, 2 Fire Vampire and 2 Spectra. As you can see, this is heavy fire, so if you are bringing Maeve, you want to either bring maybe Chasun so that they won't single target your wind monster. They have 2 wind monsters to target. Now we'll talk about Leo. Leo always goes first, so he will target your water monster. So how you prevent your attack bar to not be reduced is to use Will on your water monster and preferably a tank monster like Farad or the water Taoist, or you can don't go water monster at all. But if you are not going water monster, just take note that Leo may reduce one of your monster's attack bar if they are not on Will and may mess up your turn order. Just stun them and give them lots of dots. You should be good to go. And congrats on completing ToaH Hard 99. You're at the boss now. Thank you for watching. I hope this video had provided you some insights to some of the waves in the difficult stages, and hopefully you'll be past the difficult stages like ToaH 80 and 90. I'm sorry, this time around there won't be any full run of ToaH Hard as I did it on stream, but I did something else, like I did dungeons, then I go back to ToaH, and then it's pretty messy. But I'll try to remember to do full ToaH Hard on live on stream next time. So if you guys want to watch me on Twitch, I'll leave the link in the description below, and I'll see you there. Bye!